Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to dive into a timeless literary classic that has inspired millions of people around the world. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. This isn't just an adventurous story. It's a profound journey about finding motivation, overcoming fear, and pursuing our dreams. If you're feeling lost or in need of some inspiration to move forward in life, stay with me because this story is sure to give you meaningful and valuable lessons. The Alchemist isn't a long book, but what it holds is incredibly rich. The story revolves around Santiago, a young shepherd from Spain. Santiago isn't a particularly extraordinary character in the way we often think of heroes. He doesn't have superhuman powers or remarkable talents. He's just an ordinary young man, much like any of us. But it's this ordinariness that makes his journey so relatable and easy to connect with. Santiago, like all of us, has dreams, desires, and fears. And what makes him special is that he dares to step out of his comfort zone to chase those dreams. The story begins when Santiago has a strange, recurring dream. In this dream, he sees himself standing before the pyramids of Egypt, where a treasure awaits him. At first, Santiago doesn't understand the meaning of this dream. But then, he meets an old man who calls himself the King of Salem. The old man tells Santiago that this dream isn't a coincidence. It's a sign, a calling from the universe, urging him to pursue his personal legend. This concept of a personal legend is central to The Alchemist. Every person has a unique purpose in life, something they were born to accomplish. And when we truly want something, the universe conspires to help us achieve it. The old man's words awaken a strong belief in Santiago. He decides to sell his flock of sheep, a symbol of stability and safety, to embark on a journey to Egypt. This decision isn't an easy one. Santiago has spent years with his sheep, and selling them means giving up the life he's familiar with. But here we learn the first lesson about motivation. To achieve something great, we must be willing to let go of safety and accept risks. True motivation doesn't come from feeling safe. It comes from an inner drive that pushes us to act, even when we know the road ahead will be difficult. When Santiago arrives in Africa, he quickly realizes that this journey won't be as easy as he imagined. Within hours of stepping foot in a foreign city, he is robbed of all his money by a con artist. Left with nothing, knowing no one, and unable to speak the local language, Santiago feels despair. He even considers giving up and returning to Spain. But then he realizes that he can't do that. He's already come too far to turn back. This brings us to the second lesson. In the pursuit of our dreams, there will be moments when you feel like giving up. But in those tough moments, you must remind yourself why you started. Motivation isn't always about feeling excited. Sometimes it's simply about having the will to keep going. To survive, Santiago finds work at a crystal shop. Over the course of a year, he helps the shop thrive and learns valuable lessons. He learns how to communicate, how to run a business, and most importantly, that every job, no matter how small, has value if you approach it with dedication. But even though life at the crystal shop is stable and provides him with a good income, Santiago doesn't forget his dream. He knows that if he stays there forever, he'll regret not continuing his journey. This is the third lesson. Sometimes life will offer you comfortable opportunities, but you must always remember your bigger goal. Don't let stability make you forget why you started in the first place. After leaving the crystal shop, Santiago continues his journey across the desert. He meets an alchemist, who becomes his mentor and companion. The alchemist teaches him how to listen to his heart, how to understand the language of the universe, and how to overcome fear. One of the most important lessons the alchemist shares is this. The greatest fear isn't failure, it's not trying. In life, we often let fear control us. We fear rejection, failure, and being judged by others. But if we let fear hold us back, we'll never know what we're truly capable of. Santiago's journey isn't just a physical one. It's a spiritual journey as well. He learns to trust himself, trust the universe, and trust his destiny. When he finally reaches the pyramids, he discovers that the treasure isn't there. Instead, he learns that the real treasure was back in his homeland, where his journey began. At first, this might seem like a pointless circle, but in reality, the meaning of the journey isn't in the destination. It's in the experiences, the lessons, and the growth Santiago gained along the way. So, where does true motivation come from? The answer that the alchemist gives is clear. Motivation doesn't come from external factors. It comes from within. It's the fire burning in your heart, urging you to act, no matter the challenges. It's the belief that you were born to do something great, and that the universe will always support you if you dare to walk your own path. In the end, The Alchemist isn't just Santiago's story. It's the story of all of us. Each of us has a personal legend, a dream we were born to pursue. But to fulfill that dream, we must be willing to face fear, let go of safety, and trust ourselves. No matter how hard the journey gets, remember that it's the journey itself that will transform you into the best version of yourself. Thank you for listening to the story of The Alchemist and the lessons it offers. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone you care about. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any valuable content in the future. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Remember, no one can stop you from living the life you want except yourself. Believe in your dreams, trust your inner motivation, and take responsibility for making your life shine. See you in the next video.